I remember lockdown and people taking comfort in nature. I saw birds that I would never normally see in my garden. Deer were filmed relaxing in people's backyards and public spaces. My local park was and still is a lifeline to many people, as well as countless species of birds and wildlife. Media was saying maybe this was the moment where people reconnected with nature and we started to take better care of it. I immediately thought these people are delusional. Humans entertained nature because they were in lockdown and they had nothing better to do than watch Netflix or sit on social media. As soon as lockdown was over, humans would forget about nature and it would just go back to business as usual, and possibly even into overdrive to make up for lost time. And of course, I was proved right. And it baffled me how anybody thought any other. Now, the system had not changed over lockdown. People's mindset and society's interests had not changed. So as soon as lockdown was over, it would just go back to normal. Humans are creatures of habit. And under this vile Tory government, it's getting worse. A scheme that was put in place, what rewarded financially farmers that enhanced nature, is due to be scrapped. Companies who cut corners, pollute our rivers, and damage our countryside get off scot free. They can't have shareholder profits being used to keep our rivers clean, it seems. Legislation that said you couldn't build on green belt land was done away with, and houses are now being built at an astonishing rate of well over 200,000 a year. And this is actually short of the government's proposed 300,000 per year. It's absolutely insane. What's the underlying reasons they are building so many houses? That to me seems the issues that need to be tackled, not just building more, because where does it stop? There'll be no end to it. More and more of what is left of our green and pleasant land is being engulfed by urbanisation and turned into concrete. And it's not that the people are anti nature, it's just a case of that they are a product of their time. Humans live by what's in their interests, and anything that gets in that way will be sacrificed, including nature. And unfortunately, humans have been disconnected from nature. What's important to us and a society is economic productivity, making money, profits, owning a house, even if it's a ugly new build, infrastructure, roads, buildings, investment. And we don't even notice, let alone give a damn about wildlife and the environment for the most part, unless it directly impacts us. But even then, if it gets in the way of economic productivity, it just gets ignored. The problem is, once it's gone, it will affect many people, even if they don't yet know it. And there's a reason why wealthy people move to the suburbs to be surrounded by trees and nature, and why poor people tend to live in inner city concrete hellholes full of pollution. And unfortunately, I think this is the end for the British countryside. And I've seen it with my own eyes. I'm seeing it with my own eyes day by day. More of the countryside is being paved over. On top of that, mass immigration is continuing and set to increase. This means basically more concrete to replace our green spaces. Year on year, this will get worse until the countryside is no more. Land, what's not used for farming, will be concreted over because, as far as humans and society is concerned, land is just a commodity. And to hell with wildlife and the environment in the process. So much for protecting the environment and rewilding. Hedgehogs are almost extinct now. I see more dead ones than I do living ones. No doubt many more species will follow, and we might as well get used to it. Everything that was an integral part of our country, our beloved hedgerows, oak, woods, rolling green fields, the song of the blackbird and the robin will, I fear, be a thing of history.